Today I brought out some products for making fire. This here will be Tinder options that you can carry if you wanted to out in the bush for surefire or quick fire. Now, a fellow that works at Rutland, I'll leave the link down below in the description, he asked me if I'd be interested in checking out some of his products. So I thought these wax packets were pretty cool. They're individually wrapped. They weigh basically nothing, and that's your pack right there. Now you can easily throw this in a pack, 3 or 4 of them, and you know that you have a surefire when you need it. I haven't taken it apart yet. I assume I have to look at the instructions. I assume you just light the outside of the plastic, so you would need an open flame to light this. So it would be a disposable lighter or a match. So what this says, this is the Wax Packet Firestarter. Lights quick and easy. It says do not open individual packets. You place 1 or more packets under firewood. Touch a lighted match to the packet. Yes, so actually you just leave it like this. You light the plastic on fire and it just goes from there. So I thought these were good options. Now another option they sent is this. This has 12 big slabs in it, 144 squares. And each slab looks like this. It's going to make a lot of fires. But you can break them up into squares like I have here. And you can break it again. Each one of these big slabs will break into 12 of these squares. So we're going to try one of these. And this is the Safe Light Firestarter square here. We're going to try one of these, and we're going to try one of these. As well as they sent me this 1-match gelled Firestarter. You just squirt some on a piece of wood in a round, light it on fire. It would work, I would say, about the same, same kind of idea as your hand sanitizer. Now, instead of carrying this big bottle, I may actually use one of those smaller hand sanitizer bottles and fill it up with one of these just for convenience. So that's the 3 products. I'll show you these up close. First off, it is very windy. If you can tell by my lighter. The wind's very strong out here, but right in this spot, I chose this spot because it's not as bad. But we're going to light this up and see how well it works. The wind's blowing really bad, as I said, so it might be tricky to even get it going. There we go. You can see the wind's blowing this all over the place, but it's still going, and that's laying flat on this rock. There's no air getting in underneath of it, so if I stood it up it would even burn better. But it's working well. It's lasting a really good long time. It's probably gone for about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes so far. But you can see it's going to go for a while. So that wax packet, I would say works pretty good. I could certainly get, even damp material going by now with that. I mean, it's probably gone 3-4 minutes now, and it's still going. And it's probably not going to go out in any time soon. So I could see the use in carrying, a couple of these wax packets just for surefire. You light it up, it goes up pretty quick when you can get a flame to it. But you have to have open flame to start it. Now these Rutland products, you can use them for outdoor use as well, but it's also a company for home use. Home wood stoves and pellet stoves and so on and so forth as well. So if you have that type of stove in your home, you may want to check them out just for that purpose as well. Now these are also used for starting barbecues, pellet stoves and, like I say, wood stoves and so on. All these products are used for that as well. So I'll come back after that is burnt out, and then we'll try one of these. Now these here are the Safe Light blocks, and I'm going to take and see if I can make this a little bit more fibrous, because I'm going to try to light this with a Ferro Rod. Because a lot of times I only carry a Ferro Rod. So those wax packets wouldn't do me any good unless I had open flame. So I'm going to try this with a Ferro Rod first and see how it goes. As you've seen, it took off rather easily. So this here would be a good option if I only had a Ferro Rod. Now for a lighter, it's already lit. So they light pretty quick. Gonna let that burn for a little while and see how long they last. You can see even these strong winds are not blowing these out. Right now they've gone long enough to start damp tinder. So, and they haven't even started to burn really. I don't know if blow it out. I mean, that's pretty nice. Let these burn down, and then we'll try this one match fire gel. Should be able to, I'm going to make 2 piles with that as well, and see if I can light it with a Ferro Rod, or does it have to have open flame? Okay, now what I'm going to do is just put a small, that's about the size of a nickel. I'll put another one on there, same thing. Seal it back up. Now, let's see. You can get this going with a Ferro Rod. That's the thing about these here. I can feel heat off of that. It's going. but you can't see it. But I can feel the heat. So it's lit. I'll try this other one. Yeah, it's lit as well. Ooh. So they'll both light with open flame and with a ferro rod. Now what's nice about these products is they're environmentally friendly. This one and this one says right on the package. It says Safe Light Firestarter squares are the natural, environmentally friendly alternative to liquid fire starters. So this one is environmentally friendly, and so is this. Now, I did not find that on this one, so I'm not sure. But you can check these out. Like I said, I'll put links in the description. I think they are some good options to throw in a kit, fire kit, for quick fire and surefire. Thanks for watching.